Ripa, presenter of Live with Kelly and Mark, has little patience for mistakes on her talk show, and if she finds out why an old episode was removed from YouTube, someone's head may be on the line. Why are people feeling so strongly about it? And what happened? Continue reading to learn more. Real time take a break. Ripa, the host of the ABC morning discussion show, frequently becomes agitated with Michael Gelman and the rest of the production team. She seems to be joking at times, but other times she can't help but express her annoyance. In actuality, anyone who causes trouble on the show is likely to receive a raised lip and a snippy remark. This is due to Kelly's apparent obsession with accuracy in her work. Ripa has been known to criticize those in charge of the sound, cameras, and even the crowd. After all, she has been on a little vacation, so she isn't currently taping Live. Production played an old video of her and Mary J. Blige discussing seeing Diddy Combs' yacht while she was away. Many people did not like the clip, thus it was taken down from YouTube completely. Do you believe Kelly is in any way offended about this? YouTube removes the Live with Kelly and Mark segment. The former well-known rapper seeing Diddy Combs is currently under investigation for suspected sex trafficking, which has some of the celebrity's friends feeling a little under pressure. When Mary J. Blige made an appearance on Live with Kelly and Mark in June of last year, viewers of the ABC talk show watched as the host talked about her yacht photo. Page 6 informed readers that Ripa and Mark Consuelos chatted extensively about Mary's vacation to Capri, stating, "That followed Mary J. Blige telling her, 'I was in Capri, and I was actually visiting my big brother Puff's boat.'" They repeated the old section because there were no problems with Diddy at the time that show aired. Page 6 claims that they contacted ABC and informed them that the original video had been removed from YouTube. Additionally, they said it made the error appear worse. If someone from the production team were to air an old episode of Ripa raving about wanting to go on a yacht with seeing Diddy Combs, what would you think? All of the accusations made against Diddy have not yet been validated. For years, fans of Live with Kelly and Mark, and its many earlier iterations, have turned to YouTube as a treasure chest of nostalgic clips. The candid moments, the hilarious bloopers, the real-life chemistry between Ripa and her co-hosts that made the show a morning TV staple. But this week, eagle-eyed viewers noticed something shocking. One of Ripa's most talked about early episodes had mysteriously vanished from YouTube without explanation. The missing episode wasn't just any segment. It was a fan-favorite throwback from Live with Regis and Kelly, dating back to the early 2000s. The clip had racked up hundreds of thousands of views over the years, often resurfacing on social media whenever fans reminisced about the show's golden days. And yet, overnight, the video disappeared, scrubbed clean from ABC's official YouTube archives and fan accounts alike. So what happened? Why would a beloved piece of live history suddenly be erased from the internet? The episode that started it all. The missing episode, according to Fan Sleuths, was originally broadcast in May 2003, an episode that perfectly captured the playful, chaotic energy of the early Regis and Kelly era. In it, Ripa was just 2 years into her hosting duties, balancing her quick wit and bubbling enthusiasm against Regis Philbin's legendary curmudgeonly charm. That day's theme was Spring Surprises, a lighthearted segment that featured celebrity guests, a few audience giveaways, and a live cooking demo that didn't go exactly as planned. What fans loved most wasn't the celebrities. It was the moment Kelly and Regis got into a mock argument over who had accidentally started a small kitchen fire during the cooking bit. Kelly's shrieks, Regis' exaggerated disbelief, and their ensuing laughter became an instant fan favorite. Clips from that episode were endlessly shared, memed, and even referenced on newer episodes of Live. It was one of those iconic only-on-morning TV moments that cemented Kelly as the queen of controlled chaos. Which is why fans were stunned when the video suddenly vanished. Fans noticed something strange. The first whispers began on Reddit and fan forums last week. Anyone else notice that classic Kelly episode with Regis is gone? One user asked. I used to watch it every few months for a laugh, and now it says video unavailable. Within hours, Twitter, or X, joined in. Hashtags like hashtag #BringBackKellyClip and hashtag #LiveWithRegis started trending in fan communities. Even some longtime producers from the show chimed in, critically hinting that the takedown might have been part of a larger digital cleanup effort by the network. Others weren't so sure. There's no way they delete that clip unless something's up, wrote another commenter. That episode is classic. Did someone complain? Did Kelly request it be removed? It didn't take long for conspiracy theories to flourish. Theories take over. Licensing or legacy? The first, and most likely, theory centers around music and licensing rights. The episode in question featured several background songs from major artists during the cooking demo and audience giveaways. Back in 2003, no one thought much about clearing YouTube streaming rights for live TV content. Fast forward 20 years, and suddenly, those unlicensed snippets can cause legal headaches for studios trying to monetize or archive their back catalogs online. It's not uncommon, one entertainment lawyer explained. If even a few seconds of copyrighted material are unlicensed for digital use, the safest route is to pull the episode entirely rather than risk a legal claim. But fans suspect there's more to the story. Some claim that a portion of the episode included a guest who's since become controversial, and that ABC might be quietly scrubbing old appearances to avoid renewed scrutiny. Others pointed to Kelly's own evolving image, from daytime co-host to powerhouse producer, suggesting she might prefer to retire certain moments from her less polished early years. She's a perfectionist, said a source close to the show. Kelly's always been proud of her growth. There are some things from those early episodes that she might find cringy today, whether it's fashion, jokes that haven't aged well, or just how different daytime TV was back then. Kelly's subtle response? Interestingly, Ripa seemed to address the situation, albeit subtly, during a recent episode of Live with Kelly and Mark. While chatting about the evolution of social media and how nothing ever really disappears from the internet, Kelly joked, "Well, unless you're me, somehow my best moments seem to vanish when I least expect it." Her comment drew laughter from the audience, but Mark Consuelos gave her a knowing look, saying, "You mean that one?" Kelly just smirked and replied, "I'm not saying which one, but let's just say some things are better left in the memory vault." The exchange sent fans into a frenzy. Was Kelly subtly confirming that she requested the video's removal? Or was she merely poking fun at the online chatter? Either way, the mystery deepened. A nostalgic era, fading away. The takedown reignited conversations about how fragile television history has become in the streaming age. In the 1990s and early 2000s, moments from Live were ephemeral. You either caught them live, or you missed them forever. YouTube changed that, offering fans a digital scrapbook of morning TV's best moments. Now, with networks tightening control over their archives, some of those nostalgic gems are quietly disappearing. For fans of Live, each missing clip feels like losing a little piece of the show's magic. It's more than a video, one longtime viewer wrote. It's part of my childhood. I used to watch that episode with my mom before school. Seeing Kelly and Regis laugh like that. It's comfort television. Taking it down feels like erasing a piece of joy. Behind the scenes at Live. Sources say the Live team is currently undergoing a massive digital restructuring effort, organizing decades of content for potential re-release on Disney's streaming platforms. They're cleaning up everything. Old contracts, archived episodes, even unaired footage, said an insider. It's likely that the pulled episode will eventually resurface once the rights are sorted out. If true, fans may not have to wait long for their favorite throwback moment to return, perhaps remastered and officially uploaded. In the meantime, though, The absence of the clip has reminded viewers why Liv has endured for more than 3 decades. It's unpredictable, unscripted, and unfiltered, even when the internet tries to tidy it up. A moment worth remembering. For Kelly Ripa, whose career has been built on authenticity and laughter through chaos, the vanishing clip is ironically fitting. That long-ago cooking fire, that split-second panic followed by unstoppable laughter. It's the essence of what makes her so beloved. And maybe, just maybe, that's why fans are fighting so hard to see it again. It's not just nostalgia. It's a reminder that imperfection, whether it's a burned souffle or a pulled YouTube video, is what makes live television, and Kelly Ripa herself, so timeless.